Hey everyone, here we are for Surrender to Love, day number 90 of our 90-day joy-based spirituality workout series. Woo woo! Hey, Heidi from Vienna. How exciting that you're here. So I wanted to have like this finale with some comments that I received from people that are just so beautiful. But I want to give some context and kind of wrap up what I've learned from this series. And I remembered an index card that had been written on from one of our members who was here in the village with me back in September. And she said, I want people to respect my softness. We had been having conversations about softness and about the importance of being soft on the inside, not just defensive and hard. And in the last couple of days, I've been talking about being a generous receiver. And those of you who were able to take the time to write to me what you've gotten out of the Surrender to Love series, me and Jonathan, actually, I'm going to read some of your comments. But what was so meaningful to me in receiving those comments was that I felt really received by you. I felt seen by you, and I felt seen by you in my softness. Your receiving of me was very generous, and I felt open as I received your words. And it reminded me of being in 6th grade, and I had an art teacher. I did not like school. My teachers generally did not really like me. I didn't really get sent to the principal's office much. Happened a couple of times throughout all my schooling. I wasn't like a bad kid. I was just very distracted. Now that I know about CPTSD, I'm sure that it was dissociation and talking and just wanting to get away. I used to pride myself in being able to be in another place while I sat in my chair. I don't mean like astral traveling. I just mean like out. I'm teacher's talking, but I'm not there. But there was this one teacher who came to my mind today because of these conversations. Her name was Mrs. Paparelli. She was my 6th grade art teacher. And I could just be quiet and be myself in her class. And she would take notice of me in a really quiet way. So she used to put these like playing cards on each one of our desks. And I don't know, we get stickers or points or something. I don't remember. But it didn't feel like there was a lot of fanfare that had to happen in order to be noticed. I could be my gentle, quiet, soft self, and she would notice me kindly. And so I always got like good grades in her class. I always remembered her having a kind gaze toward me. And that's a nice place to be. I didn't have resistance being in her class. I didn't feel like I needed to have something to prove. I don't remember if any of the actual activities, like, did I learn a specific task or art medium or something? I don't remember. I don't remember if I won any awards. Maybe I got like 2nd prize. It's like what I'm saying is there was no fanfare. I just showed up in full in my quietness. And I thought about yesterday's talk where I was asking you, how generous are you able to be in receiving yourself? And I gave all these different examples. Are you able to receive yourself, whether you're in action or not in action, or with results or non-results, or bad results? Are you able to be generous with receiving yourself no matter where you are on the emotional scale? And then I thought, what a wonderful way to come to a close of all these conversations with, are you able to receive yourself in your softness? Are you able to receive yourself in your own quietness, in your own softness? Like, does Jonathan have to be really loud in order for me to like him? No, he doesn't. He's just kind of there. He just hangs out. We went to the supermarket yesterday and he said, hi to the cashier, and she said, "Oh, he's cute." And then he started telling everybody that she thought he was cute. It was just and then as we were leaving the store, there were a number of people who were like, "Bye, Jonathan." This was a store like we hardly ever go to, so they had just met Jonathan. It was just so sweet. Jonathan didn't have to be more than who he is. And so then why should you have to be, right? So I want to read to you some of the things that you said. Ellen from Atlanta says, Debbie's Surrender to Love series keeps me grounded and connected to my heart on a daily basis. Throughout the changing stressors of life, having a daily fresh dialogue about our journey of healing brings me great joy. It reminds me how important I am. I might start crying. It helps me show myself the kindness and compassion that I often forget. The daily reminder to stay connected to my highest self keeps things in perspective, relieves my anxiety, and gives me PPP, peace, power, and protection. Very cute. Thank you, Ellen. Amy from Austin, Texas says, the JBL spirituality workouts are practical spirituality for day-to-day living. Debbie takes a deeper dive with ideas from our conversations at Joy-Based Living and brightens my days with these live streams. It's a really beautiful treasure of this community. Thank you, Amy. And by the way, if you're somebody who wants to put a comment, please do. Like, just post it right here at Patreon. Don't worry if you couldn't make it in time for today. No worries. Claudia from the coast of Northern California says, Debbie's Surrender to Love series is a breath of fresh, loving air in a world that has become a whirlwind of negativity. Thank you, Debbie, for reminding us of the essentials for grounding and healing humanity in us and then in the world. Much gratitude and love. Claudia. Thank you, Claudia. Linda from Lookout Mountain in Alabama says, the Surrender to Love series delivers messages straight to my heart. Messages that help me grow a loving relationship with myself. Thank you, Debbie. Happy Cohen. Welcome, Linda. Michelle from Tampa, Florida says, the Surrender to Love series by Debbie Happy Cohen is like combining my mom's most delicious comfort food, the most beautiful weighted blanket, and the sagest advice from the world's wisest souls all into one, and delivering it on the world's finest china straight to the heart. So much love and gratitude to you, Debbie, for your offerings to the world. I'm like getting all verklempt. Thank you, Michelle. Julie from Lookout Mountain in Alabama says, tuning into Surrender to Love settles me down and comforts me on a soul level. It is a quiet, reflective moment that orients me toward my center. In a few moments, Debbie and Jonathan turn an ordinary day into the extraordinary. A reminder that magic moments are found in quiet reflection. I feel so grateful that this series is available to return to over and over again. It's what our world hungers for. Thank you, Debbie, for being the brilliant light that you are. Thank you, Julie. And thank you, everyone. So I guess I'll close with what's next. Starting in April 1st, I'm going to start a series called Worthiness Matters. And it might just be a 30-day series. Between now and then, I want to practice using YouTube as our go-to place instead of Crowdcast and see how that goes. So over the next month in March, if you'll just pop in when you see that I'm going to do a live stream, it'll help me get used to it, and it'll help me get used to interacting with people using that platform. But that's just I guess housekeeping stuff and looking forward to stuff. I hope you'll join for that series. It might just be a 30-day series. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here with me on this journey of surrendering to love. I have a new experience of surrendering to love in my own body, and I hope you do too. For me, the idea of being a generous receiver, well, when I think about that, receiver of what? Receiver of the biggest love in the universe, receiver of the biggest mother love that I can invoke within my being, receiver of love from other people. How generous of a receiver can I be? And when I feel that and I let myself actually feel the receivingness, I feel more whole, I feel stronger, and I feel quieter on the inside. And I feel more powerful, but from a very, very, very deep well. And so that's my wish for you. My wish for you is that through surrendering to love, you're able to walk the world with more deep confidence, with more softness combined with strength, and of course, with more joy. So thank you a million for walking this journey with me. I wouldn't be here without you. I love you, and I'll see you for the next round.